So I called this class part two of last week's class, which was the Song of Creation, which all of us know that we are not just in a void of, there's a world that's going on in our 2D, 3D reality, right? There's a vastness which is happening, and there's a song of creation that we are a part of, right? We are a part of a beautiful symphony, a song of creation that if we have the ability to really tap into, it is a source of strength. It's a source of inclusiveness that we could have with all of nature. And it's something that we could tap into. So last week we spoke about the power of Perek Shira, which was written by King David, King Solomon, that everything in this world we recognize that there's something higher, right? We're supposed to basically recognize that there's something higher, right? Se'umaro meinechem, like there's something even higher than that, right? Than what we can't perceive, right? Right, depending on our spiritual growth and ascent, right? We are like what when we were children, right? We could only grasp so much, and then when we become adults, right, we could grasp more because right, our minds are more developed, right? We're able to understand, put together concepts, understand things in a more of a mature way. And then that continues on to a greater level of maturity, right? And so too, within these four worlds, we've got higher and higher and higher levels of maturity. So we could say the higher or more mature, right, spiritually um, developed of these prophets, the more they were able to perceive, and the more that they were able to basically perceiving, not for the sense of like, oh, we're seeing this, wow, this is so cool, but this was a lesson which which God basically wanted humanity, wanted the world to know. And why is that? Are we going to connect to it necessarily? Right? Are we going to go there? Right? No, right? Not at this point, right? I don't think any of us are on the level of of even the world of Asiya, spiritual world of Asiya, right? And thinking about what is that, right? We're learning this to understand that there is this uh, higher reality, right? And to know that there's a higher reality like that really supersedes our understanding and our mind, puts us in a state of awe. And being in a state of awe, why is that so important to be in a state of awe, right? As opposed to being self-complacent and knowing everything, right? Why is being in a state of awe, which is actually the highest level of being, is living in a state of awe, right? We know that the name of God, Yud K Vav K, corresponds to the Yud of Hashem's holy name, is higher level awe, called Yira Ilah, higher level awe. The first letter Hey is higher love for the Creator, right? And the letter Vav is a lower level of love. And then the last letter Hey has to do with awe of being punished or by karmic energy happening to us. So we want to clear away of it, right? But really living in divine awe is really living on our highest, which we're all um, working towards, whether or not we're there, but at least knowing that is the direction, that is the reality, as opposed to thinking that what we see is what we get. If we were able to feel that reality, that let's say the world of Avraham, right, the highest world, or the world of Bria, the world, if we would feel that level of awe, we would have a hard time operating in this world, right? Of being human, of basically because God put us in this world to have free choice, to be able to make the mistakes, to be able to stay stuck in our patterns and then free ourselves of it and then be satisfied by actually letting go, right, of this shell, right? And ascending upwards and thereby really owning that ascension. And that's only something that could happen if we had the free choice to do so. So basically, Avraham was a living example. He was a Merkava for Hashem in this world. So you're looking at a human being. That's what he was. He was a physical human being, but he wasn't just a human being. Inside of him, like we read in the parsha, it says Avraham, Avraham. What are those two languages? Avram, Avraham. There's the lower Avraham and then the higher Avraham, and they were connected. In other words, he was channeling the divine within him, right? The world, the light of the attribute of chesed, because he was the merkava of that. And so wherever he went, he was that energy of divine love and of kindness. And his son, Isaac, was the charity of awe. He's called Pachad Yitzchak, the fear of Isaac. And you saw Yitzchak, or you would come close to him, and you're like, whoa, there's this like energy of like awe that people just got close to his radius or whatever. They started trembling and feeling like, whoa, what is going on, right? There's awe. There's the creator over here. And Yaakov was this synthesis of the two, was the harmony, right? Was Tiferet.